So much drama on Daytime Divas, and we're going to talk about it coming up.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
This is my go-to.
Right? Like, I was gonna work out. This is every day.
Sprinkler.
This little sway that I have.
And I mimic, so I all of a sudden I'm doing it.
This is when I want to work out, like get pumped. When I'm gonna walk out looking badass with how I leave the workout station. You know?
There you go.
Yeah, this is the attitude you need to have when someone's coming for your man or possible man or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, this is what Kibby should have been. Sorry, but I'm gonna call you whatever I want to.
She did that. She called her two things, which I loved, by the way.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us. I'm Elle Marie. You guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Elle Marie TV.
Hey guys, I'm Chae Jones. You can find me at Real Chae Jones on Twitter and Instagram, and Love Shea Butter on Snapchat.
Oh.
Hey guys, I'm Camille Guaty. You can find me at Instagram and Twitter at Camille Guaty.
And hi guys, I'm Amy Cassandra. You can find me at AmyCassandra_TV, Twitter, Instagram, and AmyCassandra.com.
And I want to say thank you, Camille, for joining us.
Thank you.
This is going to be so much fun.
Thanks. It's nice to meet you. I feel like home.
Right?
Girl Squad audition.
The AFTERBUZZ set, lunch hour set, very similar.
You know,
Our little Girl Squad audition. You know.
Yeah.
we can get that together. Yeah,
You
we're
know,
going to try to do our own little...
So guys, for those of you who don't know, because I have to, and this is the first time we ever saw you, for true fans of Camille.
Yes.
You've seen her in Breakout Kings, which is like my favorite of you. Yes, killer person, get it. Las Vegas, Happy Land, Ghost of a Girlfriend's Past. You've also seen her in this original movie. Look at this clip.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes. Look at this. I found it.
She has her way.
I have my ways also.
Stop it.
You're getting it.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm gonna cry.
What's the deal with this
It's
dance
okay.
team?
Emotions are
I
okay.
know. This is so amazing though.
Oh.
Baby Camille. I love it.
What about me?
Watching this.
No one on my squad gets to be the diva.
Ooh. Hey.
That face you were
Yeah.
giving back. I love that face you were giving back.
Oh my god.
Chewy. I love Chewy. I just like he's awesome. Go Yali.
Wow.
Yes.
It's so bad for both of you guys. We have to be in this.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't that just make you
That
want to
is so cool,
dance?
yeah.
Yes, I can.
What memories is this bringing back right now?
Like so many. I mean, this was the first thing that I ever did when I first came out here, and I remember someone saying to me, "Oh, it's a Disney Channel movie. Watch out!" And I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Just watch out. Wait, when you go to the mall, see what's going on." Yeah.
Gotta kick it up.
Oh, wow.
This Monday.
This Monday.
That seriously is on YouTube. I seriously found the clip. Yes, guys, that's Gotta Kick It Up. If you first saw that, like, that's when you first, like, that's how I knew what Si Se Puede mean. It means yes, I can. That's like the first Spanish word I ever learned. I'm not joking. That was the first Spanish word I ever, like, sentence I knew what it meant. And that's because of this woman and Susan Ian and I get to
America Ferrera.
like, the cast is amazing.
Oh, baby faces.
Yeah.
Look at you guys.
Well, see, and funny enough, today you posted a throwback.
Which is like so perfect.
Coincidence.
You
right?
couldn't like we couldn't even plan it
funny?
perfectly.
I never do the Throwback Thursdays either, and somebody had posted that the other day, and I saw it. I was just brought right back, and I like quickly captured it, and I was like, I'm gonna use that for next, the Throwback Thursday thing, and put it up there. And everyone was so many comments and likes, and it was
Because
incredible.
we like old school Disney is the best.
Oh,
So,
So we can say that old school Disney is definitely the best Disney. Gotta Kick It Up, Smart House, Phantom of the Megaplex.
Oh my
Mom
god.
Got a Name of the Vampire.
Yes.
Oh, I am the decom throwback. Trust and believe it.
Wow.
So weird. Yes.
Wow.
It's good
So it is a
stuff.
thing.
Good stuff. See, there's the picture.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throwback.
It's like you knew what we were gonna do today. We
I
had
know.
the same vibe.
Had a little inkling.
I was getting a little vibe there. Oh, that was so great. Thank you guys for doing that.
I wanted to be you growing up. Like, it seriously was a thing. I wanted to, like, go to, like, have a dance thing, go to dance school and just, like, do that.
Oh,
growing
I
up.
have so many, they put me through about a month of dance training. And I remember when I auditioned for that, I was so nervous because I wasn't a dancer, but the choreographer said the reason why we chose you is because you would go off in the corner and you would just rehearse and practice and practice and practice and practice, and everybody else was just mingling and talking and doing their thing, and I was just like, I need to get it. I was just like Daisy, like I was kind of, when it came to competition, I was also really scared. I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Well, you pushed through, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you push through.
Yeah.
And look at where you are now. Now you're here.
Now you're on the lunch hour.
Right?
Started off as a
Nina,
diva. Started off as a diva over there, the Disney Channel. But I was a diva here.
Yes.
We have to get into this episode. We are family.
Yes.
That's the
Let's get
title, which
into
I
it.
find interesting. We are family.
Yeah.
But like
Because
family,
this episode,
we dysfunctional.
You had a lot of things going on that were like, you things pull you apart, but at the end you kind of get back together, or sometimes you still have to work it out. So
You have to fake it for the cameras.
Or you sometimes got to fake it for the cameras.
Yep.
But yeah, so let's because it kind of opens up with the show. Well, we open up with Maxine and William, and she's still upset with William for not sharing the situation with Nina and Sean with Maxine. And she's still a little upset about that.
I want
How
to
do you guys
get
feel?
over it.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
You're a
It's like-
grown woman, please. Come on, get over it.
Yeah.
William is such a rock star. He's so sweet.
He is so sweet.
I love him so much. And so at the end, of course, like they're back together. Everything's fine. But this episode, it was like, what's Maxine gonna do?
Yeah,
What's up
right.
with Ben? No, get out of here, Ben.
Right.
And
Then
then
even like, yes, Malik, I was like, yes, beach, yes. I was just like, okay, I see it, get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
I know why. I know you're gonna say Beyonce.
No, you went ahead got the wrong black man, but you call him Malik Yoba.
No, what's his last name? I said it wrong.
you were just.
It's okay, we're gonna move forward.
It's his good look.
It's Malik. It's on the Y, so I'm halfway close.
We
I'm
just
last
gonna move
name?
forward. We were just gonna
We'll
move
move
forward. We just move forward.
He's a good looking dude.
He's
Yes.
He's very good
Yes.
looking.
Yes.
But I think everybody,
So-
it's amazing. Everybody on the show is just good looking. It's just like not fair. You got a very great looking cast.
It isn't fair.
Yes.
It's a good looking cast.
It's a great looking cast.
It's
But
fair.
there,
Look at her,
I know, right?
I wasn't even considering me in that bunch. I was like, it's a great looking cast. It is. I wasn't, honestly.
You are a part of that cast. I'm just
thank
gonna go
you.
right into you and Sean, who like beautiful looking cast. Hopefully, you guys are gonna make a beautiful baby, little TV
Oh my
baby.
god. I'm so excited to see the baby.
It's his baby.
No, do your face on the
I tried, yeah. We have.
What is that supposed to mean?
Right?
Wait, who else you sleeping with?
Right?
What?
I mean, here's the thing. It's probably most likely his baby.
Probably most
but
likely.
if and when this goes to a season 2, we'll discover more about Nina and
What?
What?
It's just
As long as he's black, we good. Cause like otherwise, I've been saying this since like we first found out like you were pregnant. I was just like, at least he's black because
Right.
you married a husband that was black, and
Yeah.
now you got a sugar daddy affair that was black, so you good.
Right.
Like the baby gonna be good either
Right?
way.
If the secret wasn't exposed, it was like you can still cover that up. You
Right?
can still go the route you
Oh,
were gonna
yeah.
go with originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now.
No, she I mean, as the season went on, we've just kind of been trying to weave her into more manipulation. So
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting though.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
isn't. It's really fun, I think, to play someone who is not as straight edge as she may perceive to be. But as the stories start to unfold,
Yeah.
you start to see more of a mysterious side to her.
So
You
Kimmy
do
in the
it,
live chat is
yeah.
like, WTF. So yeah, they're in the chat right now. They're really.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Sean definitely gets his stubbornness from Maxine. That is also true.
Can we pull up the live chat as well? And then I wanted to ask you, Camille.
Yeah.
So last week's episode with Anna Cross and then the going
Yes.
back and forth. For you, how do you think you would have handled her? Like if that was, in real life, a panel like that, and she's just coming for you.
you're Camille,
hard.
and you're
yeah.
doing it.
But you're in Nina's situation, but you're Camille.
Okay, if I was in Nina's situation,
Nina's situation with your Camille.
but I'm me, and I'm on national television.
Yes.
Oh, I probably would have handled it pretty similarly if I wasn't in if I was me and I wasn't on television, I would have definitely ripped her a new one.
Thank you.
I mean, I would have been way harder.
Yeah.
But I think she was very vindicated with getting that, the way that she was able to smooth that story in there.
Yes, we talked about that.
That was real. I just loved that. It was the way that they wrote that. I was like, yes.
Yes, same here. We
We're
felt the
just
same
like,
way.
yes, because
Like,
first of all, I love the fact that when you walked off stage and you're just like, where are you going? You stop.
Oh,
you turn back around. You just grab muffins. Like, I'm gonna eat. And I'm not
do
gonna
this
make 'em,
now.
And I'm gonna eat. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Praise.
Oh, I have a really funny story about that. So I had this whole thing. I'm like, I'm going to throw a muffin at McKinley, right? Sean.
mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a muffin at him. And so, as actors to actors, we have to tell the other person that we're going to do it. So I'm like, I have this great, I'm just going to get to the very end of this thing, and I'm just going to toss this muffin at you, and, it's just going to be like the culmination of I'm done. And he's like, you're not going to throw that muffin at me. And I was like, yeah, I am. He's like, you love me. And I was like, no, I'm going to throw a muffin at you.
You can blame it on the hormones.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You guys know what?
He's like, no, but you can't throw the muffin at me. I'm like, I am going to throw that muffin at you. So be ready. Wardrobe! But actually, I didn't do it at every take. I only did it at the very last take. They were like, we heard that you were going to throw a muffin. Are you going to throw that muffin? I'm like, I'm going to throw that muffin.
You throw that muffin.
Right?
I'm going to throw
Maybe
that
that's gonna
muffin.
be like a blooper
real life.
deleted
That would be a
scene
real
or
reaction.
something.
Yeah.
It would. Yeah, it would. Like, you love me. Yeah, but I'm upset with you right now. And I'm upset with everything. You would let me get my frustration out.
Pregnant. This is my right. Like, you
Yeah.
can't say nothing to me now that I'm pregnant. I can, just let everything fly.
Right,
Can't nobody
do
say
anything.
a word.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite part or characteristic about Nina?
I love the fact that, I kind of touched on this before, but I always play the good girl, the girl next door, the one who pulls on your heartstrings and makes you cry, and I love that. Prison Break, I did that. Scorpion, I did that. I love that maybe people might have a team I hate Nina. Or I just think it's just fun to play the other side of something. I've never gotten to play. Everyone's like, oh, those dimples are so cute. Like, she can't be a bad girl.
Yeah.
I get that.
I can be a bad girl.
Yeah,
This is Nina too. See?
Right? Yeah, I get
Nina,
that.
we can be bad.
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do our best angry face.
Oh gosh. Wait. Okay.
Okay, ready? You're mad. You're real mad right now.
It's so adorable,
It lasted, and here's the thing, we're having so much fun, but I'm sure I could just whip out that anger like
No, you
nobody's
can't.
business.
You
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I love
Because
it.
it's
Your
there.
background.
Whoa, what
Are
do you mean?
you Italian?
Oh,
What
Hispanic.
do you mean? It's yes, you can.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
That's fire.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't. People know it's what we gonna do.
She was like, it's like a little switch. It was real quick.
Let's do it. Ready?
Oh, I love that.
There we go.
That
was
lasted way longer.
We just needed to see it first.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling inspired by you
Got it
ladies.
now?
Yeah. Well, see, and I'm a Gemini too, so you just never know.
Oh.
I never know.
You're a what?
I'm a Gemini.
And I'm a Cancer, so.
I'm a Cancer.
Yay! What's your
Oh,
birthday?
Team Cancer.
June 28th.
Oh,
What's your birthday?
calm down.
Twins?
Birthday twin.
I have met Tichina Arnold is 28.
Yes, we were talking about that.
This
We
is
wish you guys
so
happy
awesome.
birthday. We totally did not.
crazy.
It's awesome.
I've
We're the
met
best people.
this year. I've met so many birthday twins. I don't think
wow.
I've ever met birthday twins before. I was walking down the street, I would get a cup of coffee, and so I'd be like, "Oh, hi." We're start small talk, and all of a sudden, "Oh, it's my birthday today." I'm like, "It's my birthday today." That happened all day. It was.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I was like,
Yeah.
"What's going on?
Right?
What's happening?"
I love it though. It makes you feel so
Yeah.
It's just good
Twinsies.
energy, like something, things are going in the right direction. When you have good
I'll take
energy or
it.
whatever, you just,
Yeah.
you
I actually
just
forgot
take
so
it.
the fact
Keep
that she was
going
like,
with it.
"Oh yeah, we are birthday twins."
Because we talked about it.
did. I remember that
Because
now.
they forgot it was my birthday the day before.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did. Well, Mo did.
I
That's the case, Mo
texted
did.
you happy birthday
Mo did.
with
You
a
did.
nice
She
little
did.
gift
She
for
got
you.
so many emojis. I loved it.
So many people
Emojis.
do. I feel like I'm the one who's really quiet about my birthday, and then when people forget, I'm like,
right? Like,
How you forget?
I'm like, wait, how did you forget? Like, I just don't like telling people that's my birthday, but you shouldn't
know.
forget.
no, right?
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
my birthday.
That's every woman though, just so we understand, guys. We might not. We want you to remember our birthday.
Yeah. Remember.
We're just trying to pretend like we're being humble about it.
We're not.
Exactly.
We're not. We're really not.
Exactly.
But back to the episode. You know what I liked as well? With we have Eve as the guest host.
Cecile J.
Cecile.
Yes.
Who's like a
So
relationship
Guru.
advice guru, whatever.
What alpha women want.
Yes, the alpha one. I do want to talk about the alpha one. We'll get to that later. But what I liked was the panel. They all had questions from viewers, but they also all had their own issues. So they're looking at the question like, yeah, I'm just gonna ask my own question. So, what about trust in a relationship? Like,
Yes.
I liked how they all kind of flipped it, you know, to kind of fit their needs and get their questions asked without putting themselves out there, because clearly they didn't want to.
Right.
They're
You
all
kinda-
kind
you-
of
Even though it was a little
You
obvious.
already, yeah, it was definitely obvious.
Tracy P.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, am I want to,
Right,
yeah,
Tracy,
Tracy
yeah.
P has a question. Tracy P.
Right? Like, what name is that? How do you feel about that, though, with relationships and trust? Do you agree with that? Like, once the trust is broken, that's it? Or can it be repaired?
Gosh, I'm married myself, so trust is definitely number one. I think it can be repaired. It's, marriages work. It depends. It depends. Here's the thing. Is it a marriage? Is it a boyfriend, girlfriend? How far deep are you into this relationship? How much do you love this other person? Because with a marriage, you're in it, you know, and you're in it to win it. So it's when the trust is broken, it will take some time, but I definitely feel like you can repair that.
Yeah. Wonderful answer.
Thank you.
I have something to say.
And
'cause-
go ahead.
I was gonna say last week, when you end up telling Sean, you revealed your secret. And
Oh.
it's like you have to come clean. All of us are just like, no. Well, I
Right.
think you're on the fence.
Well, I was on the
yeah.
fence.
This side of the room
Okay.
was like, no.
I was just like, he got so mad so fast. Like, hold
Right.
on,
That's
right?
the thing.
Well,
Like,
Relax.
that wasn't fair because he said it was like a safe zone, and then you
Yeah,
reveal
right,
your
exactly.
secret, and he's like, "You should tell." No, it's like, what the
mentioned
heck?
yourself.
No.
Like,
You can't just say, like, we'll put it in the safe cone and then, like, you completely judge me.
yeah.
But here's okay. How do you think Nina handled the situation with revealing that story herself instead of giving it the credit to the person?
Oh, see. There is more to the story that you got. Well, we're not going to know in season 1, so. But, yeah, there's more to the story. But I think, like I said, it goes back to her character. These are the things that start to reveal who she really is. She's so I'm not going to judge her because it's, Nina. I'd say if I'm, to figure out a way that a person would do something like this, it's she has come from nothing and has worked her, can you say,
Yeah, you can.
ass off to get to where she's at right now. And she's definitely stepped on a lot of toes and to get there. And she's unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
But we don't know what her backstory is. We don't know where she comes from. So maybe it's revealed a little bit later. So
That is very
Interesting.
insightful because
Very.
that's why I was on the fence because it's like I totally understand being in a safe zone and then saying your deepest secret and then kind of being told like what the heck, no, you need to share that with everyone, and being like, no, I'm not ready, I just told you. But then I just didn't agree with what happened. But now it's like, so we have to have a season 2 to find out.
come on, right?
Like,
Season 2.
it
got
only
to-
makes sense here,
right?
guys. Just make it happen.
It's almost like Nina's character. Nina is an onion. It's like layers that are being
So
peeled
many
back.
peeled back.
Yeah. You got to get to the core.
heart.
Yeah. And see exactly who she is. This is interesting, though. I didn't know that we actually had these layers to peel back from Nina. So I'm interested to see this character develop into all that. But,
me too. I want to play it.
It's good because like I'm actually mad at Sean right now. So like
Yeah,
for
I'm
last
too.
week,
So,
also
yeah,
for
yeah.
this week, like towards the end of the episode, he just drops a bomb and breaks up with you.
Well, that was great that you were there to see us react to it.
Reaction.
I was like, what?
So,
Yeah, I was there. I watched them all do it. And I was like, boom. Drop the mic. And
in my water.
What? Pretty much. Take a sip.
But
yes.
Yeah, I'm so mad at him for that because it okay, so in the beginning of the episode, it seemed like you guys were getting on the right track, well, Sean and Nina, because he was at the baby appointment, things like that. Like, oh, okay, I'm trying to work past, want to move past it. Okay, great. Then you're, at Kibby's party, and the guy, Ben, brings up the whole, Pulitzer issue. It's
Really
like,
perfect
not
timing,
now,
Ben.
right? Like, just be quiet. If I was there,
Ben, go in a corner.
Come on, let's go. Just drag him away. Not the time. Not the
go
time.
away.
So then it triggers him, Sean, and brings that emotion back, and then he just wants to lash out, and it's like because Maxine has raised him, he comes from a point of, I guess, privilege. Yes. So now it's like you kind of see that they don't really understand each other,
right?
And he's not even open. To me, he doesn't seem open to that possibility. Yeah,
too.
And also, I mean, it also shows that he's got major trust issues, right? So what happened in his past that makes him so flippant when it comes to me, not being truthful,
right,
or perfect, exactly.
That's a good one.
Or am I too similar to his mother?
Which is funny because there's two things that when you said that he was like, my mother's never done that, and then you say oh, the great Maxine Robinson on a pedestal, I'm sorry, we can't reach that level. And then the fact that I really thought when you said, do I have to worry about another man, I would have asked the same question. I am sorry, I need to know.
Absolutely.
That's a legit question. That's not I don't trust you. That's just I just need to understand what you want to do with the information.
Yeah.
And also because when you did tell him your secret, he turned it around on you, so it's a perfectly a reasonable doubt to have.
Thank you.
And then when he's
we're on your side.
Vindicated. Thank you, ladies.
Vindication on the Daytime Divas after show. McKinley Freeman, we're talking to you. Or Sean.
I have the face now.
See, we just gotta get you riled up.
Get you up.
Yeah. But especially when he was like, my world has been rocked.
What
it
world?
is not that serious.
Please.
That's how I feel like. Okay, sir. What are we talking about here?
I'm just I'm. There's just so much I want to say to Sean. If I get in front of McKinley, I'm this is your character. Let me understand this is your character. I'm talking to a dude. I need you to take a chill pill.
Come down a few notches.
Right? Because either you just never had real relationships, and I'm sorry, it kind of started off with an affair, and you're you're still in an affair mind. I need you to get to a grown-up relationship real quick because you're doing too much.
Right.
A
little bit. And it was also a miscommunication a little bit between you guys at the same time, which is not good for any relationship anyway.
And the pressure. I mean, where did we? I was just married last week to a politician who's blackmailing me. How fun was he?
Yeah.
Andrew.
We did not.
So let's talk about this leaked photo.
That was the next question. It was happening. Yes.
How great was that?
That was wonderful.
Ladies of the View came on.
Yeah, that was awesome
perfect.
And the morning talk, that was a little bit in there too.
Yeah.
But okay, let's talk about that. So who pictures is it?
The D pic?
The D pic. Who picks is that?
Well, you mean the real pic?
So because it was it wasn't.
Because
your husband.
We know it wasn't your husband.
So
but who did it belong to?
Oh, no, it's not that deep. Because it was Maxine who set that up, so I hope it's not Sean.
Oh, she set that up?
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
Williams.
So that would be real. That would be
Unless Williams.
Okay. I mean, if he got it like that,
unless you went to Google, looked it up.
So we just have a random.
I think it's just a random, trying to blackmail him.
Okay.
Get him under our thumb.
Because we were so if it's not her husband,
if it's not,
is it?
Who is it? Is it Sean?
She's like, it's not that deep.
Which is crazy. I love that.
Right? We were just trying to figure it out. It's real life. So whose is it?
I'm like a real life picture. Who's it? I don't know the stand-in who did it.
Well, his name is.
No. Also, shout out to Cruz. It's we get an I in Cruz, so I hope you understand this. he says he loves you ever since Gotta Kick It Up, so he's followed your career basically since then.
Oh, thank you. Caruiz?
It's Cruiz, so I'm hoping I'm right.
Cruiz.
Please
Thank
be right in
you.
life today. That's all I got.
He'll take it.
We'll
He got the
take
shout out.
it.
He'll take it.
I love Kimmy's like sex excited. I just love her words.
Oh my!
Oh yeah,
just comes up with
so
words.
cute.
TBH.
Excited?
Blah,
Like,
blah,
what
blah.
is excited? Like, I want
I've
to use
never
it
heard
now.
that.
Excited
Yeah.
about sex.
Yeah.
Again,
Girl, you are sex-excited all the time. How do you not know what sex-excited is?
I'm excited about talking about sex. That's a difference.
That's excited.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm excited all the time.
You're so
Yes.
excited. Yeah, and also,
Yeah.
and Chloe is a true millennial. Like, we were on set, and she was schooling us, like, giving us lessons on everything. I think she taught me how to do my first Instagram story. She taught me.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm like, even like the hashtags and when do I post and all these filters, and I'm little behind the times. I hate to say it, but like even on Periscope, people are so
Well,
funny.
but
Like,
you
hey,
did
Camille,
that.
you have to double click and do. I'm like, how do I do this, guys? What do I do? I'll get on here and I'll ask people, like, help
how do
me.
you do?
What do I do? With what's that other one that looks like a yellow ghost?
Snapchat.
See?
I was like a yellow ghost.
I'm like, I don't know how to Snapchat. I don't do Snapchat though. I just use it for the filters.
Yeah.
But even that, I
Yeah.
can't figure out. It's complicated.
But I
And you
think
do need help with it.
Chloe would be very proud because you did Periscope by yourself.
You did?
today
Yeah.
before the show.
Today, but it took a while to turn it off. If you watch it, you'll see it. Yeah.
It's like,
It was
okay, bye guys. Bye guys. It's still running.
It's always like, and I've learned to just go like put it away from me, so I'm not like on it, going like this. Like, what's happening? And they're looking up my nose, and you know.
That's
But
the worst.
yeah, no, she's besides her being Chloe's extremely smart, and she's at Columbia University right now. So that's the
wow.
opposite of her character, but
Yeah.
she's similar to her character in the way that she's young and youthful and the millennial and
Yeah.
all about those little
All
taglines.
things, yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of
With her little
Kimmy,
taglines, yeah, they're good.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
1 year of
gosh.
sobriety. I cannot say that for 2 seconds.
The
The party.
You're not sober.
Sobriety.
What's in there?
I wish it was vodka, but no, it's not.
It's water.
Sprite.
Oh, it's Sprite.
Hey,
Sprite
it's
and
the
what?
bubbly.
No,
It's a bubbly. Definitely a bubbly. It's caffeine, guys. Caffeine F's me up, okay?
Good stuff
So-
though.
That and fruit punch F's me
Sprite,
up.
Sprite
Okay,
is
where are we
caffeine free.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yes.
Really, right?
I just
know
drink
that.
water.
Sprite is caffeine free.
You learn something new
Oh,
every
something new
day.
every day. I swear.
think-
We
I'm
learn
almost
all
positive.
the time.
caffeine.
It's the caffeine. No, it's not. It's the
It's
sugar.
It's the sugar.
It's the sugar.
You sure there? Okay.
Like
Okay.
last night I went to Universal Studios and I got really nauseous. So I was drinking Sprite like no tomorrow. I woke up this morning, no alcohol last night, but I woke up this morning feeling like I drank 2 bottles of wine. I was so hungover for half the day and I was like, what is it? It's the sugar.
It's the sugar. I'm sugar.
So it's the
Yeah,
sugar,
she's having a
guys.
sugar rush right now. Don't mind Chae.
So as you were saying, though, you were talking.
Like, 1 year sobriety. I love all the cocktails. Like,
Well, I like the theme of the party.
Oh yeah, and you were saying the cocktails.
So the mocktail, the name.
yeah.
I kind of like the appetizers or whatever being in little pill bottles.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
you know,
great.
it's a sober party, but
It's some. We have the giggles here
trying to
sometimes.
move forward.
why just laughing?
This is what happens, guys. So when you do live television, this happens sometimes. It's called the giggles, and when you get them, sometimes it's contagious, and
They are
you can't.
So contagious.
It's like it might not stop for a while. Just letting you know.
Poor thing. But yeah, let's go to poor little Heather.
Oh, yeah. Oh my
What
gosh.
the heck, Heather?
See, that like sobered me up real quick.
I don't think so.
Poor Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Heather.
I guess poor
Okay.
Heather maybe, but she latches. I'm starting to notice she will latch on to people very quickly, like the pastor, the youth pastor, whatever.
Oh,
But still
You
Jumped
believe
on
that?
that. Yeah, still fine, but she jumped on that right away. The thing with Julian,
Oh my
Kibby's
gosh,
sober
he's
coach,
totally
like
flirting with me.
yeah, she did, and Ramona, poor Ramona. Yeah, he is. I didn't even hear anything. Ramona, stop it! Like she just wants to fit in so bad.
I know, I feel bad
You didn't
for
even hear
Ramona
what he
half the
said.
time.
but,
Ramona's amazing, though, right?
Yeah.
She's,
She's
Steamy
Remorse.
too.
Yeah.
We've yet to see like what's gonna happen.
Right. I forgot. They just totally dropped that story.
Yeah.
they kind of did, yeah. They just
I feel like
let
it's
it go.
only like maybe like a bigger reveal later for Ramona
Yeah,
somehow.
like she has
This
a
season
full
2,
house.
Like she's like the cat
stuff.
lady.
She,
You know, there was a scene where we all, I think it was in episode 1 or 2, where we, before we go on set, we give our phones and we have to spit our gum out in a bucket. They didn't use it. I was like, why didn't they use this? But Vanessa walks by, spits her gum in the thing, and she picks it up and eats it.
That's dedication.
As the actor, she really did it, and we were all like, oh my god.
I would love
but
to
it
see
was hysterical. It was perfect. It was so Ramona's character. You know, it was the character that she would do that.
Oh my gosh.
And I wish they would have kept it.
they should have.
I bet
That explains so much more about her character. We saw that like in the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
it was
just
a
like-
gradual thing. Too.
And it was like slightly it was so gross, but at the same time so perfect that we were like, yes, that is what you would do. Oh, but they didn't keep it.
dedication for
They didn't
sure.
keep it.
I'm better now.
Good.
It's good, you're back.
I'm sorry. I'm still pissed about Kimmy and Julian right now. And then though,
Yeah,
the
because I'm
Kimmy
mad
and
at
Heather thing
Heather
was so funny though. I'm
first,
like,
though.
I knew you were a whore, but I didn't think you were a bitch too. Yes.
No, I knew you were a bitch, but I didn't know you were a whore too.
Oh,
Wow.
so either way it works.
Right.
Both
Because she's the
fun.
Christian
Yeah.
one who's, you know, modest.
Right.
You know, modest is
Conservative.
hottest is her saying. Yeah, the conservative one.
Right.
So yeah, it's nice to see what happens when she drinks a lot.
Drinks a lot, feels vulnerable.
Well, she's stressed.
Yeah.
You know, she's stressed out with everything that's happening in the house, and imagine coming up with her, you know, her values of this Christian woman who they don't believe in, you know, transgender, and her, you know, her son.
Brad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Her son
I think
is
so.
is you know.
Yeah. Which we love him. He is the cutest
Oh,
little
Ella.
boy.
Yeah.
I love Ella. I just want to be Ella all the time.
Right. So I think she's a little confused and conflicted with
Yeah.
her faith and with
her
what's happening in her
relationship.
marriage. What is
She-
up with that marriage?
She's so
a
much
model
going on.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Is she an
she was
Instagram
totally
model?
cut
Like,
off
come on.
guard.
Totally caught off
Caught-
guard.
yeah,
because
like-
they're going through their thing, but it wasn't public. And now all of
Right.
a sudden it was just like out there.
Well,
with
she's
no
the
one
type.
really,
Yeah,
you know, knew.
she's the type of person who has this veneer of perfect, absolutely 100% perfect. And when that veneer starts to crack, she, you know, crumbles.
Cracks it, right? I was gonna say she cracks along with it. Yeah.
crumbles.
Yeah, like she did the phone call. I know we've kind of all have been there possibly at one point where we embellish our little relationship. If you're going through a breakup and you feel like the guy is like moved
Right.
on. Oh yeah, well I've moved on too. I'm glad to see that we're both you know dating professionals and things like that. I think we've all been there at some point.
She was like, he's a pediatric cardiologist, so he fixes kids' heart.
Just in
case you don't know what that
didn't know what that
means.
means. It is just like so perfect for Heather. The fact that she I feel like she always needs she needs to explain something. Like she's gonna be the smarter one in the room.
Yeah.
Especially in her marriage, she feels like she's the smarter of her and Brad, especially. So the fact that she feels like she had to like say that was so perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and
Oh, Brad.
It's fine, but like, dude, did you really just get with an Instagram model? I legit, from her picture, I just thought she was an Instagram model, like not even an official
so
model.
shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yeah, you know, she was
So
definitely
shiny.
she was an
Sorry, what's
Instagram
Moana?
model.
Yes, I
She's
did.
like going through the page and she had all the Instagram poses.
Yeah.
Instagram model poses, like on a car.
She's probably posing his underwear.
She probably was.
Hey.
I would believe in that.
Yeah.
Well, they met
That's
in
how they
Vegas.
met.
No, I think they met in Vegas. Wasn't he? I think. Am I wrong? I think there was like an underwear show he was doing, like a show. I think he was doing like a show in Vegas or something, and he met her in
I think
Vegas.
she's maybe one of the models.
So what happened
Yeah.
in Vegas
It
did
did
not
not-
did
New
not
York.
stay in Vegas. Yeah.
Went all the way across the
Well,
country.
and unfortunately for Kibby, Heather speaking out about her feelings because she was intoxicated came at the worst time because we've been trying to see
Yeah.
where that was going to go. You know, Julian and Kibby together, but then at the end he was like, "No, this can't happen."
I'd have been like, well, if you quit my sober coach, I can get a new sober coach, and you can be my man.
Right.
So
Right.
what's your
They
problem?
can
So
make
why
it
can't we cross the
work.
line now?
Right.
That's exactly how I felt about that. Like, okay, well,
What's his deal?
Yeah.
He's scared of.
I think he's also a little scared of like Kibby too and his feelings for Kibby, because he also feels he might backslide, even though I think like that might not happen, but I feel like that's also his fear too.
Well, I think here's a little schooling when it comes to sobriety. I'm not sober, but I know that in your first year of sobriety, you shouldn't be dating. So like sobriety should be your number one. So I think as a sober coach and also as the one who knows, he's like, this whole thing is just a mess. Like he's not only got to back out from being the sober coach because now he's way too involved, but she shouldn't be dating anyway. So I think it's one of those things that I didn't really touch upon that, but that's definitely like, that's a known thing that you're not supposed to be dating within your first year of sobriety.
Now I'm nervous for Kibby. For her to kind of possibly, you know, backslide with that. Even though, you know, Maxine came to talk to her and they kind of, but still, it's like, I think that she doesn't take rejection and hurt well.
No.
So I feel like I hope she doesn't, but I feel like she might backslide.
Oh, you're smart.
I feel like he should. I feel like he could have explained a little bit more about why they just couldn't be together.
I think I feel like he should have as well, but I think the writers just didn't do it.
It's okay.
I think they should have. They should have given him a little bit more.
For season 2, I want Julian to come back. I'm gonna wrap Kibby.
Or maybe throughout the rest of this season, possibly.
Can.
Killian.
I don't remember.
Killian.
I
That's a
don't
new ship
remember.
name.
He may.
Okay.
He may.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I don't think he does, but he may.
Hopefully.
I can't remember.
Okay. We'll hold out, maybe.
We'll look it up
There's
on
hope.
IMDb.
We'll see.
Let's see how many episodes.
They still have hope for Shauna. That's what they should ship name, Shauna. They still have hope for you guys.
Really?
Oh, that, because I was like, oh, Sean. In my head, I was like, where are we going with this?
I was saying the same thing. I was like,
Okay.
yeah.
Shauna, yeah.
Yeah, Shauna.
No, seriously. Somebody wrote in the chat, and I was looking. I was like, "What does that mean?" And like now that I was talking about ships, I was like, "Oh, they put the names together, and that's what that meant."
It should be Sheena.
Yeah, it should. That's
be
what, 'cause I was
Sheena.
like, where did Shauna come from? Let's go with Sheena.
I like Sheena.
Nina. Shanina.
Shanina.
There you go. If you have a girl, I think that's what you should name
You
her.
don't give the baby the ghettoest name ever.
Right.
That's
Shanina.
I'm just
it's to get like
that baby's on
nice
the
middle name.
okay,
She'll put that on the
Shauna.
resume.
Does that Shauna?
J-Lo. Or
Shauna's
S.
acceptable.
So there's J-Lo. Oh, that's just Jennifer
That's just
Lopez.
Jennifer.
Never mind.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Sometimes.
We're gonna
Yeah.
See, we're gonna help you
Nina.
guys with the name.
Are these what people are saying up here?
Nina Shaw.
Yeah.
Really?
Nina Shaw. Could that work?
Nina.
Nina Shaw.
What?
Oh,
No,
look
but
at that.
yeah.
Ashley. Ashley, you're
What about
smart.
Non? I like Non.
Yeah, if
Is that
you're in the
George
chat,
Clooney?
like create a nickname for Sean and Nina.
Yeah.
Let me see what you guys come
someone
up with.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
But yeah.
Because we're trying hard over here.
We're not really
Oh,
getting
wow. Ashley went in. Okay,
What'd
she
she
said,
say?
I can see Ramona going postal and taking the girls hostage.
Whoa, that's deep.
That's deep, but that would be hilariously awesome to
would.
watch.
Ashley, you may be onto something.
Oh my gosh!
Guys, teasing. By the way, I like teasing is a thing. Like, teasing is not necessarily teasing the story. I could totally be just teasing.
And
I
we're just
know,
falling
but
you're
for it,
so
like,
good
we're
at it.
You're so
telling you
great
the
at
truth
it.
all.
right?
I know.
Like, you don't know
you
what
could
about
be
the baby.
saying-
What about the baby? Like, you kind of.
I'm also giving people, like, I'm giving the writers ideas, like, if they're watching.
Writers, please be watching.
We've talked to you
next
guys
season, this is
before.
right.
We've talked to you guys a lot.
Yeah.
We have our
Really?
own little. We have a lot of our own little
Oh, we
like
do.
things we want to
like
see to
throw
happen.
things
Yeah.
in there.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
So keep watching.
Yeah, like we have our own little thing about the whole like William and Maxine and Ted situation.
And
Like-
maybe like William and Sean's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Mhm.
you guys are so good.
We listen,
I mean, there's,
we're
yeah,
watching,
there's
like, oh, I think
definitely
this is
some stuff
happening.
going
Yeah.
on there.
So for me, like my thing is, I think possibly William may have killed Ted, and maybe like there was a, you know, because he was drunk. There was an issue going on with Maxine and Ted.
I'm just
And
like, oh, like,
like, okay,
uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to get something out of
Yep.
it. Yeah, so that's my thing. I think that it may have been William to kill Ted.
Ooh, okay.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Well, because we see little.
I could also be teasing.
Hands down, why do you do this to us? Why do you torment our lives?
Okay, but then we get a little sneak peek.
Sheena. Sorry.
Sheena.
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard it
so
here first.
You guys are
Sean and
Sheena.
Nina are Sheena. But I mean, we end the episode with you guys not
But
together, but
it's
it's gonna
gonna be
happen.
so with the
They're gonna
eye,
get
guys.
together.
Oh, they're gonna get back.
Yeah, it has to. Even though that whole like I'm gonna call my lawyer. I mean, I need you to take it
No,
down.
you're
dude.
not.
Yes,
You're
please.
gonna be fine. Just
I swear,
have-
when we were shooting these scenes too, I swear I won in the scenes, and then I'm watching it back, and I was like, that's weird. I think he just beat me in that one. I could have sworn I beat him down in that scene. I'm like, editors.
Right.
And it was so close because you guys were bonding over food.
The first day
garlic fries.
Yeah.
And
and first day kisses with vampires.
Yeah.
I know, and then he just had to.
Ben had to come in and just throw those.
He sure
wrench.
did, but I was kind of happy about that in a sense because it was vindicated. I felt
Vindication.
vindicated. I felt vindicated for a brief moment in time until Sean just had to go.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
I think it's interesting the fact that the detective is now actually looking into the case about Ted. Like, will he interview Sean and put down some his own mind about his own mother?
Yes, because we see in the next episode, there's like, not spoilers, but just something about Sean.
Right.
So in my mind, Sean did it.
Sean did what?
Now
Sean,
with that,
okay.
the spoiler that
Sean,
they just teased, kind of, sort of.
Sean,
yes.
okay, I got it. Sean, Sean accidentally killed Ted, and that's why he's so like, oh, secrets, don't have them, because he has a huge secret of his own, and that is why.
Yep.
I've got
Maybe.
you now, guys.
Yes, after that little teaser, it could also be
Maybe.
Sean.
That's what I got from that 5 seconds.
I think it was.
Yeah.
This is my thing.
I think you should have us all in here at the very end, like
Oh my
season
gosh, we
finale.
Oh my gosh!
Love that.
I'm working.
See?
Tell people.
Yeah,
tell
like,
folks to
spread the
hit us
word.
back
Help us
up.
out.
Yeah.
That,
I've been reaching out. Nobody's hit me back up.
Well,
so.
no, I thought
Fiona.
Fiona's coming
Oh,
next.
she
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Besides her, I mean, like Tichina, McKinley. Actually, that's
We
my
miss
question: is
Mo.
Mo coming back? Because
Yes.
in the promo, she's like, "I love Daytime Divas." I don't know if she's getting head or what's going on.
No, she's
Cause she's all like her leg is up and she clutching the things. So I'm just like, something's
Yeah,
going
there's
on.
something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's
So
coming
I'm
back.
like, cool.
Yay!
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yay.
We missed Crazy
Yeah,
Mo.
Miss Mo.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, true secret. The reason why we couldn't have her the whole time is because she was on
Survivor's Remorse. That's what I thought.
So they had her as a series regular, and they were very gracious to let us use her. Even though we wanted her more, they wouldn't let us. So it was a very touchy situation.
But that's what I figured, because that show now they're kind of airing at the same time, which means you guys are probably filming around the same time. So
Yeah, I mean, well, we weren't filming
no?
at the same time at all. But this is why it's the actors, SAG actors are having our, negotiations right now. But there was no conflict at all when it came to scheduling. It's just when you are, as an actor, when you're contracted to one show as a series regular, you technically cannot be contracted to another show as a series regular, even if it's just 10 episodes, and there's no conflict. So I think with the new contracts, and this is not what you guys talk about, contracts, SAG.
it's interesting.
I talk about it in my
in
my thing of friends. Yeah, we talk.
Yeah,
about it.
and it's a whole thing that we're trying to negotiate, because now television is not going. It's not all 24 episodes.
Right.
It's 10 episodes at a pop, or less than that sometimes. So
Like Big Little
yeah.
Lies.
Well, we hope it works
We're
out. But she
fighting.
is coming back, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yay!
I think next week.
Oh, really?
Is she coming back next week or 8? Sorry, I think it's 8.
Next week is 8.
No, next week is
No,
7.
7. Oh,
Next week is 7,
okay.
yeah.
Don't rush it.
I know. I'm so excited. I love Mo.
Almost over already.
I know. That actually makes me so sad.
No, we would love to have, like, you guys, Fiona will be here. So maybe, for the season, we'll talk
Yeah,
about it. We'll
everyone.
talk about get that worked out.
Everyone.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll get
And
that
that's
worked
gonna
out.
be a party.
I'll work my magic.
I'll bring
Yay.
treats. I have a question for you. So, what was it like when you went into audition for Nina? Like, how did that go?
That went. It went really well. Obviously. I wasn't available for a while. So, but funny story. The casting director talked to me about this project a year prior to me auditioning for it. And every time I saw her, she go, "Oh, I have this show. I think you're gonna be perfect for it. You're gonna be perfect for it." And I was like, okay. And then when it came around, I wasn't available, and I literally snuck in at the last second. They had already tested for the character. I think they had maybe their choice, 1 or 2 people, and the last minute I became available, and they were like, "Can you just come in and meet with the producers and do like read a couple scenes?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I came in and I read for them, and they were like, okay.
Yeah, like she's
We'll
Nina.
call you.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. It was a really good audition. It was a really good room. I didn't have to do all the auditions in front of the network and all the testing that you do, and which is crazy in our world where you have to test in front of all these people, all the suits that just stare at you blankly. And, so
that was good for you to catch a break a little bit. To maybe,
it was just with really good. The producers were so warm and friendly, and we had such a good time, and gave a really good reading, and then I got the job.
See, I couldn't imagine anyone else playing Nina. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Well, funny, because I'm not going to tell you who it was, but the person who I knew was up for it, I was just like, I mean, there's no way I'm going to get it over that girl. Yeah, no way. That's a journalist. That's this. And, this is what we do in our head. I'm like, there's no way. Okay, bon voyage. That project isn't mine. Moving on. Next. And then they said yes, and I asked them. I said, "Why? What was it? What was it?" Because
I agree, but
why? To me, the other girl was, she was older. She had a big, though I am of age, but I had. She just carries this demeanor with her that feels more journalist to reporter, but I got there anyways. But I was, with my research and all that nonsense, I think I pull off. I've never done the real, the serious. She's serious, and I've never really played somebody like that. I played somebody.
But, I was gonna say you're doing it well.
Yeah.
And like I said, that clap back with Anna was like perfect.
I mean, no. I'm
good.
saying it was in the police report.
Yeah, right. So let's go back to you actually attacked that. You know what I mean? It was just it was good.
But it was his
so
you learned so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was really fun to play.
Yeah.
The DePaz Jones production company is amazing. They've done things in Smart Guys, so they have another hit on their hands, and we so appreciate you guys putting on the show because we love it.
That's
truly love it.
And back to scripted TV, good shows, you know what I mean? Like things like that. Because at first we see it and I saw the few names, and sometimes you're just looking at, you're watching TV, maybe doing something else, so you just see it. I'm like, oh, okay, thinking it's kind of reality style, and I'm like, oh no, this is scripted. And so the previews, I'm like, oh, this looks good. And now it's like, oh, this is good.
And the
The
social media for it, leading up to the premiere, it's just introducing us to every one of you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can identify with her. Oh my God, well, her too.
Yeah.
So it's, when you started, it was already
good.
Yeah, that was that buzz. They did a good job with that, with promoting it. They built that buzz very well.
Yeah, that we came out of the gate, I think, really hot. But it's a summer show, you know? So it's not the same ratings that you would normally get if you were airing in January. But it's doing well, and we're really excited, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I had way too much fun.
Well, speaking of
still
buzz,
looks like fun.
you did have one of the biggest scenes with the biggest person ever, the creator, star.
Oh yeah.
So how I obviously you can't give spoilers on how that scene goes, but there's some, you better watch yourself, little girl. Now I need to understand.
Did you see that?
Yes, because that clip was everything in my life.
Oh,
so yes.
Star Jones. Let me tell you, I was when I first. Now that I know her, but when before I actually got to know who she was, and they gave me, they said, well, we're gonna have this scene, and it's a fight scene, and it's not really a fight. Well, it was a little bit.
Cat fight.
Yeah, a little bit. But she came on. She's not an actor. She came on and just. And she instead of raising her voice, she'd be like, "You watch out, little girl. You watch out." And she would just do a low voice. I'm like, "Oh gosh!"
But it's
I'm
powerful.
Stop it.
Yeah.
But she's a lawyer.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer, and she knows. She just knows how to. It's about winning, right? In a scene, in acting, it's the same thing. If you're in an argument, it's about winning the argument, and she won. Well, I won the purse in that scene, but she definitely wins. She schools me in the end. That's a funny episode. We have a good time.
Oh, can't wait to see
well,
that
lawyers
one.
are also like actors, I feel like, at the same time.
Yeah.
You have to be.
You have to be. I feel like.
Yeah. I want to ask a question. What's something that maybe we wouldn't know about being on set? Someone does this, or just something fun from
So you want me to throw them under the bus?
I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no.
No.
We have entered
that?
the shade room.
Yep.
What is that?
We're in the shade
This
room.
is the
We're in
first
the shade
time.
room. This is a knockout.
This is my first time being in the shade room too.
Oh no, I'll be nice.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, myself. I'll just. There's full length mirrors everywhere, and I was like, if ever they were like, "Where's Camille?" I'm like, I'm in the mirror. I would, because it's hard. You know, you have these dresses and they're all super tight, and the hair and makeup. Another thing that I would always do. Okay, I'm gonna throw some shade.
Yes.
So, I would sit on pillows to lift me up when I'm shooting, and guess what, guys? I also found out that these ladies sit on pillows too.
What? Yeah, every single time.
I got you guys.
I totally do. I need to feel taller when I'm next to, like, I also feel like when somebody's taller than me sitting next to me, so I feel like I gotta be powerful.
It's a thing. I don't have it, but what you do is you put the pillow, like they have them. See,
Yeah.
That's exactly, it's a little ferny pad. Like you get a little pillow to like lift you up, and it makes you feel really powerful.
Yeah. We'll see if I don't put it, then I'm just like, hey guys.
Yeah, and you feel little, and small, and
I'm just sitting over here like,
She don't need to. She good. She's perfect.
oh, that's how you guys feel. No.
I mean, everyone was great on set. Honestly, there's not. We did a lot of eating. I know that.
I was gonna actually ask you about food because I love food.
Yeah.
What do you guys have on set?
Oh, she loves food. It's not a joke.
yeah.
No,
She
it's-
eats food constantly.
Seriously.
Well, there's a lot of bad food on set, which is the hard part. But we had the best caterer, crafty guy who he would whatever, like anything we wanted, and I felt so bad because we would have his number on speed dial. And I would be like, if one person got something, if all of a sudden you see Fiona texting, I'm like, who are you texting? She's like, I'm gonna text him and tell him that I want. I'm like, what are you getting? I'm like, okay, then I would text him. And it's like, wait, what, are you gonna get sandwiches? Okay, I'm gonna get sandwiches. So like, he would make quesadillas, he would make sandwiches, he would make vegan anything you need, like anything. So I felt really bad for him though, because it was a train wreck. Like one person would do it, then the next person, we'd all do it, and he would be in his,
just trying to get everything together.
Trying to get everything together for everybody. I felt so
That's
bad.
the best crafties.
But every day it would happen.
Like
I mean,
you're
look,
on
we're
set
on
all
set
day.
from 5 o'clock in the morning. You have to eat. You can't not
And
eat.
you want to eat good.
Yeah, and you have to. You have to eat well. So, you start off eating your breakfast in the morning and shakes, McKinley with his shakes, McKinley with his working out.
Like protein
Oh my God. How was that? Ooh. We'll talk about more about
We'll
McKinley
talk about
afterwards.
abs.
But
Abs.
yeah, we do have to wrap it though, unfortunately. This was really fun,
gosh,
though, Camille.
the
Thank you
heck
for
went by so
coming.
No.
Thank
Come back
you,
for the finale.
Yes, please come back for the finale.
All right.
And also tell people what's going on with you. Maybe
Where?
this one
What's
here.
next?
Yep.
What?
So what do you have next? Any movies, TV shows?
Oh, I do. A Futile and Stupid Gestures coming out on Netflix, hopefully soon. We're just wrapping that up right now, and fingers crossed for season 2, guys.
Yes, season 2 of Daytime Divas.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Make sure you join us next week where we talk about all these episodes all over again. I'm Elle Marie. You can catch me on Instagram and on Twitter at Elle Marie TV.
Hey guys, I'm Chae Jones. You can find me at Real Chae Jones on Twitter and Instagram. Love Shea Butter on Snapchat, and the Carmichael Show on Wednesdays because this is the last season. Tune in and watch us. We have so much fun.
Am I going?
Yep.
And Camille Guaty, thank you so much. I had so much fun. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at CamilleGuaty.com. Is that it?
That's fine.
CamilleGuaty.com. I've never said that before.
And hi guys, I'm Amy Cassandra. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at AmyCassandra_TV. I will not be here next week because I'll be going as part of the editing team to San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm super excited. But yeah, with AFTERBUZZ, so I'll try to share some stuff from over there. But have fun with
we'll miss you.
a special
miss
guest.
you.
Yes, we will have another special guest
Yes.
next week, so
We
make sure you
will
guys
not
join
tell you
us.
till next week.
Yep.
Also, please give us 5 stars on iTunes, podcast ratings. We love it. On
5.
SoundCloud, iTunes.
Everything.
Please help us. We appreciate you.
Because we need season 2 as well.
Yes, help these
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.